What's going on, y'all? Yeah, you should be able to hear it now. You should be able to hear it now. And like, this is my first time going live on YouTube, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with this. You should be able to hear it now. You got to keep in mind too that on YouTube it seems like it's a few seconds behind. So that's why it seems like that too. It's a few seconds behind on YouTube. I think it's like 10 seconds maybe. All right. Let's look at some stuff for this week, man. Let's see. All right, first we always got to take a look at SPY. So SPY, we know we've been in a range here to here, right? So we've been in the range for months at this point. So we need to break out here, or we're going to reject and go right back down into this range. I hope we break out, for goodness sake, so we can get some nice day trades and things like that. So that's what we're looking at on SPY. So if it does break out to the upside, we know that we have some upside plays that we could look at. All right. I'll start by showing you guys a play that I'm in right now, and that is PayPal. So if you look at PayPal here, this is the daily chart, and for PayPal, it came back down to this support, right? So it came back down to this support right here. You see here, the previous 3 times that it was here, it ran up. So the first time it came back and retested, ran up to 80. Next time it came back, it ran to 81, or really 82. And then the time that it came back again, the third time, it ended up running to 87, and eventually ended up going to 90 plus. All right, so we was able to catch it right here again. Okay, so we was able to catch it here again. Now the thing is here, if you go to the 4-hour, notice that this is a setup called bullish divergence. All right, so that is when the stock price is making lower lows, but the RSI is making higher lows. All right, so that usually tells you that a stock has a good chance to reverse. All right, so if this does reverse, you see I already have my areas of take profit here. Okay, so first place I'm looking to kind of take profit is 79.69, which would be the top right here. Then the next 2 spots would be 82.66, which would start the gap fill, and then the end of the gap fill will be at 86, right? So that's what I'm looking at, and there are ways to capitalize off of this as well, right? So just because you have the swing doesn't mean that you can't day trade it. All right, so if you want to learn more about how to do that, then definitely hop in the chat with me, and we can talk about that. Also notice, this is why it's important for you to understand time frames and levels, right? So you see this 1, 2, 3, 4 times that we came here and bounced now. But what you have to also realize, this is why you have to know how to go back. When you're trading, you're doing nothing but using past data to determine what might happen in the future. Notice that this same area was a resistance here in 2023. So we are trying to turn a old resistance into a new support. So let's talk about what we have again. Bouncing at support here, reclaim the 200 MA, and it has bullish divergence on the 4-hour. All right. Now, with all of this being said, this play can still not work, and that's perfectly fine. It's a game of probability. This trade shows up again, I'm gonna take it again. All right. So that's just, it is what it is. Let's see if we can find anything else that looks really, really good. Kind of the same thing for block here. So block is back down to a place where it kept bouncing from too. So that's good to see. Let's see, anything setting up. QQQ is near the highs. Nvidia, you want to see the last time I seen a stock with divergence? It's right here on Nvidia. Nvidia 4-hour divergence, just like we just seen. You see right here, stock price lower low, RSI making higher lows, and then you can see the result of that. PayPal is no Nvidia, but you can definitely, I expect a nice move to the upside. So I do have a little time on these contracts, so I'm willing to let it kind of cook. Okay. Also, keep in mind the stock market is closed on Monday. All right. So let me cycle through some more stocks here. Then I'll look at the ones that y'all are talking about. AMD. I don't know when AMD is gonna pop, but if it does, man, it's gonna be a serious pop. It'll be a serious pop if it goes. I mean, this one's still, we're just trending downward. So at this point, we have 1, 2, 3 touches here of the divergence, man. So I don't know. I don't know when AMD is gonna pop, but when it does pop, I'm telling you, it's gonna be vicious. It's kind of probably gonna be something that you just gotta really be in already. Anything else on my immediate watch list that I see? Not really. Snow. I would say Snow. Snow would be on my list, but they have earnings coming up. It might be better kind of just play after earnings. This is a cup and handle pattern right here. You got your cup, got your handle. You see it broke out and now it's retesting. So, Snow looks good, man, but you know, has earnings coming up. A, B, N, B. Let me start looking at some stuff that y'all got. Oh, A, B, N, B. I mean, it's not really much to analyze. It has already kind of popped. If you missed it, you kind of already too late on Airbnb. DKNG. Same thing with DKNG. If you missed it, you're too late. Too late. You missed it. I mean, the only thing you can do is continue to play the strength. That's really all you can do at this point. That's it. Krispy Kreme. What is Krispy Kreme? I don't even know what that is. Oh, DNUT. Krispy Kreme. I've never traded this. So I don't know. Seems like it does have a little divergence, but I'd have to really, you know, let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's look at what the financials look like on it. I don't know what it looks like. I've never looked at. I didn't even know Krispy Kreme had a stock. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we can check it out. Stock is not. Let's see. Let's first look at what has it been doing on a larger scale. So it kind of just been coming down a little bit. Revenue has been constantly coming up though. Profit has been coming up as well. Free cash flow isn't that great. I don't know. I wouldn't touch it, me personally. I personally wouldn't touch it. Microsoft, I can go ahead and tell you what that looks like. I was looking at that the past week or so. It's down at support, but I think the thing for Microsoft, you just got to be aware of the overall market. You know, if the overall market breaks out, then Microsoft will bounce. But if we reject from the highs, Microsoft is probably going to trickle down a little bit. So that's what it is. Pepsi. I ain't seeing a whole lot. Nothing that I would trade. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. TM. I think, is this the... This is a stock that Nancy Pelosi got into? I think so. It might be. I mean, same thing with this one. I mean, you're late. You're late on it if you're not already in. The thing that you want to kind of look for now is you need to possibly... You got to either day trade on the way up or wait for some type of pullback pattern, right? So maybe like a flag or something like that. Another one that kind of took off a little bit is SMCI. So it looks like above 50. I mean, it'll still go. It'll go above 50. And this was the move right here, though. The move on SMCI was to take that retest. That was the move, to take the retest right there. Yeah. I don't know. SMCI could be good. It's been strong, so I definitely would still watch SMCI. Because it has been breaking out. Just be aware of 50. 50 is definitely a key level. If it breaks 50, we'll probably see another little push. Definitely probably on watch for a day trade this week. PLTR, a little bit of the same, man. Looks like PLTR might need a little consolidation. Give you some type of consolidation pattern or something. Give you something to work with. I mean, it's just pushing higher right now. Maybe it's pull back a little bit, in my opinion. So, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Definitely looks good. But, I don't know. Not a whole lot that I like. Probably going to be doing a lot of day trading for me this week. Probably a lot of day trading. Definitely going to be watching SMCI. For sure. Definitely going to be watching SMCI. Rivian, that looks pretty decent. Like a little flag or wedge, something like that. Rivian looks okay. I mean, probably still nothing that I would touch, but it looks alright. Yeah, so I mean, not super exciting in my opinion. Probably just got to see what kind of plays out, what shakes out here. So, this is just a quick little test run for me. This is my first time going live on YouTube, so I don't really even know, how it works or how it sounds. Hopefully, the audio has been good. I see I put some stats I tried to kind of go over. I'm gonna start going live on here more. So if you guys like the live on here, definitely once the live is over, just drop a comment on it. Let me know if you like it or not, and I'll start going live a lot more often. I'll start doing this a lot more often. So, but yeah, that's really all I got, man. I appreciate y'all for hopping on, and let me know if you guys want to see more of this, man. We just on here, just testing it out. So, you guys, if you don't already, follow my Instagram. It is in my description. Make sure you follow that. I do a lot of free plays, a lot of things that I do here. I post on Instagram. All of the setups that I use, I post those for free on Instagram. So definitely make sure you follow on that. I got everything on there. Yeah, this is my first time on the YouTube for the live. So I appreciate y'all hopping on, man. If you need any questions about anything, just shoot me a message on the back end or whatever. I'll try to get back to you. I appreciate y'all. We're going to do this more. I'll see y'all soon.